Was it nerve-wracking the first time you'd done it? Because I imagine Babestation is just like cameras like this.
Yeah.
And putting in time for like, how long are you on set for doing that?
So the first channel I went to was Expanded TV. And when I got there like a couple of hours early to do makeup and stuff. And they have literally 3 beds on the set. And I was shaking. I had to go and do like some pre-photos first for them to put up on the internet and stuff. And I was shaking. I was literally in a lingerie set and they're like, right, on the bed. I had my earpiece in, then I was thinking, it then kind of hit me literally as I was walking to bed, I'm about to be live on Sky. Like, this isn't even funny now. It hadn't really hit me until I was literally about to walk on set. And then it was kind of like, it's only going to take someone to flick over to this channel and they're going to see me. And there's like, it's not an encrypted channel. People haven't got to pay for this or anything. I'm literally there live on TV. And yeah, but then once you've had a few phone calls, I didn't really notice it. I got into it quite easily, to be honest. It was...
Did you tell your family before you done it? Because I can
Yes.
imagine just say like your uncle or something
Yes.
just putting through a channel saying, what the hell?
Yes, I did. Every time I was on TV, I would phone certain male family members and let them know that I was on screen, just so they didn't scroll through.
Sandra, is this Roxy?
Yeah, I've had a few.
Do you get paid more on Babestation if more people ring up? How does it work? Or is it just a set wage?
So
if no one
certain
rings
different channels work different ways. So the first channel I was on, which was Expanded, you get paid a flat rate. You get paid, they'll say to you, this is what you're on for the evening. But they work on a bonus scheme. So the longer you keep people on the phone for and the more phone calls you take, you're on a tiered bonus scheme. So you can make more that way. Babestation, you're on a set rate. They don't do a bonus scheme like that, but they do something called a perv cam. So obviously you can't show a lot of stuff on the TV, but they will have a separate webcam off screen that people can then log in online. And then you earn from that, because you can obviously, the camera can be up here at like head height, and I could be completely naked at the bottom showing them stuff on webcam. So then you earn from that way. And so it's different channels do different things. There's also another channel which is actually just all commission based now.
How much is the audience? Like, how many people are watching? Do you know? Do you get
I haven't
figures?
got a clue.
That's what I mean. I can imagine it being quite a lot.
I wouldn't
especially on a
have
Friday or
clue.
a Saturday night, like
But
after a few beers.
I would probably say you average maybe about 1,500 minutes.
Right.
So you start at 9 o'clock usually, and you'll be on for like an hour and a half. You'll come off for 20 minutes, go back on for a couple of hours. It's quite relaxed. Like, it's not a set, right, you're on till, you are on till a certain time, but they're quite flexible with an hour and a half here, 20-minute break, then you're back on for 2 hours, right up until 5 o'clock in the morning. And it's 9 till 10 o'clock, you have to be in full lingerie, you can't show any nudity at all. From 10 o'clock onwards, you can take your bra off. You can take your underwear off, but you have to be angled so nothing's showing until 4 o'clock in the morning. Then you have to put your bra back on, because you can't show anything after that.
Because people complain. I've seen that in the paper. I think it was Babestation or something. I think at 10 o'clock, someone had like slipped the top and they rang in and complained. To think, who's watching Babestation? Seeing
and
a
then
boob thinking,
complaining.
oh my God, this is terrible. Do you know what I mean? Like, who's
What
that
is
guy?
going on?
Put your clothes back on, put your blinking clothes.
Yeah. But it's long. It is a long
I was going
night.
like, that sounds like that. Like,
It is
I mean,
long.
an hour and a half isn't that long, but when you
No.
an hour and a half of having like
And it's
conversations
fine, but
like
when
that,
you get to like 3 o'clock in the morning and you've got to still be on screen, and obviously even if you're not on the phone, you've still got to be smiling and look awake and be happy and energetic, because obviously people aren't going to phone you if you're sitting there like this and just waiting for someone to phone.
eating
You've
a Big
still
Mac
got to
or
have a bit of a
just on your mobile.
You've still got to be a bit lively and stuff to obviously get people to call in. And people think it is an easy job. I can't say it's not an easy job. You're literally on a set all night taking phone calls. It's not hard, but by the end of the night, come 5 o'clock, you just think, oh God, I can't wait to take off my eyelashes and just go home and go to bed.
Does your confidence grow the more times you
Yes.
do things like that? The first time you're a bit like that, and then after a while you think, oh, I'm just going to get right into it. I'll get more money that way.
There's still a few things, there's still certain things, like aspects of my job that I'll do, and I think, I've maybe only done it like once or twice, and it still makes me feel a little bit, I'm not 100% confident with this. But in general, so I had a friend that I also got a job on TV, and she was very kind of like, oh God, what if people don't like me? She didn't have fake boobs at the time. She was very like, oh God, I haven't got the boobs like you've got. And I was like, yeah, but at the end of the day, people aren't going to phone you for your boobs because you haven't got boobs. So, and afterwards, it only took her a couple of weeks, and her confidence, she was like, oh my God, so many people are phoning me. I feel so attractive. And she'd never felt like that before, because she'd always been conscious of her boobs, but she had people phoning her because she had small boobs.
Yeah.
So it was really
Yeah,
kind of
so-
like,
so she'll find her own
And I said to her, like, you're not going to be on a bed with a girl with big boobs and someone's going to phone you and start talking about the other girl's boobs. Because they're phoning you for you. So it's obviously, you get the odd person that obviously with the phones and stuff that phone, or same with social media and stuff, that will message and they will try and rip into you and, oh, your estate, there's this, that and the other wrong with you, and you just got to be quite thick-skinned with it.
Imagine
to be honest.
texting in. It costs about £3, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine sending a text
That was
in.
what I
You
used
looked at
to
it and
yeah,
you think,
that's what my kind of response would be when people phone and you think, you're paying £2.50 a minute to tell me I look like shit.
Especially if you're on
Turn your
commission.
TV over.
Yeah.
What's the...
Some people have rang in before to see how they can cook a pizza, haven't they? Can you cook this from frozen?
Like, I've seen some of them. I've seen some of the funnier ones, like where a guy rings up and asks about the cricket. Now, like things like that, I can imagine isn't too bad because it's not having a go at you. It's kind of like, well, obviously, if I put this online, it'll get a bit of a laugh. So that's not too bad. But as you say, obviously, if they're ringing
Same as you
job,
get, especially on the weekends and stuff, at pub kick-out time, you
Yeah.
get the group of lads on the phone that are all drunk and they're all having a bit of a laugh with each other. Some of them can be quite funny. Some of them are a laugh, and it does break the night up from just trying to get a guy to finish what he's doing and stuff. So it can be quite a laugh.